Hello, good evening, YouTube frogs, YouTube tadpoles. Riku here, and I would like to talk about the upcoming Raiden Shogun banner. Now, a lot of people are on YouTube telling you that this is a no-brainer. I can't disagree with them, but as a new-ish player, people like me who have been playing for, I would say, 4 to 7-ish months, didn't start at the beginning of the game. We're at a time period where a lot of these banners are being clumped together, and they're also being mixed with new players, or new characters, I should say. And it's harder to discern whether or not you should pull on these characters or not. I will agree, when I finished Inazuma, when I beat Raiden Shogun the first time, and when we had to re-engage in battle with her the second time, I fell in love with the storyline, the character. I want Raiden Shogun. I will be pulling on her and possibly getting constellations for her. She's a great character. From all the videos I've seen, she is an insane hyper carry. The Raiden national team I would say is one of the best that I've seen from all of the lists of teams that people use in the Abyss. And personally, it would help out my account immensely to have this character. But that may not be the same for a lot of other people. So I don't want to sit up here and tell you right from wrong whether or not you should play a certain way. But with Bennett and Kujo Sara on this team, or on this banner, coming out in about 3 days, I feel like this is a prime opportunity to discern which characters you're going to pull on. Kokomi is also on the same banner, and that is one of those characters I feel like is completely up to you. So if you're free to play, a low spender, maybe even on the a little bit on the whale side, and you don't know which characters to pull for, I would, in my personal opinion, say you can live without Kokomi. She's a fantastic healer. She applies hydro application better than any character in the game by a long shot. But I don't plan on pulling on her because I want to get Raiden, Ayato, Kazuha, and Ayaka. And it goes back to my point of a lot of characters being released at once and the new-ish players having to decide. So don't take a lot of, I don't want to say quote-unquote YouTubers, but take everything with a grain of salt. Don't try to force your way to having every character and then trying to build every character and then all of your characters being mediocre when you can pick the characters you like and still perform and complete content as long as you invest in those characters properly. So again, in my brain, this character Raiden is a no-brainer. Pull on her; she'll help your team immensely. And the only thing I would have to say is maybe not the weapon banner. The catch is fine. The serpent spine spear, I forget what it's called. Deathmatch. This could be good on her if you use your artifacts to completely push into energy recharge, and you can still get a decent crit rate out of her. But at the same time, Engulfing Lightning is an amazing spear. If you have the money, consider it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Don't get caught up in the hype. Play how you want to play, especially as a new-ish player, especially especially when you're caught in the middle ground. At the end of the day, it's a video game. A video game we all love, we're all having fun on. There's a little content is a little lackluster in between events, but at the end of the day, do you want a good account and an account you enjoy, or do you want to try to keep up with everyone else while having characters you think you wanted, don't really use, kind of built, kind of mediocre, here and there, just average? So I reiterate it again, pull what you want to pull. Don't get caught up in the hype. It is a much better investment in the characters that you want in the long run than it is trying to keep up with the meta or what you see a lot of other people doing. Me, I plan on pulling on Raiden again. I was sold. I'm gonna be honest. I was completely sold with this last quest, the 2.5 release, and it solidified it in my brain that this was what I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, enjoy the game. Don't get caught up in the malarkey, the hype, the nonsense. Just play the game how you want to play, and you'll enjoy it 1,000 times more. That's really all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching. Riku out.